and today we're gonna read the Magic Treehouse Merlin Mission 10 Monday with a Man Genius. And today we're gonna start reading at chapter 3, 10 types of noises. And we're gonna end up reading at chapter 4, okay? And now already for this one book with a lot of stories. And now here we go. And first we can read is the Magic Treehouse Merlin Mission 10 Monday with a Mad Genius. Chapter 3, 10 types of noises. Let the boy go, Marco, Leonardo said again. But I caught him trying to steal my bird, said Marco. No, Marco, the girl said they're setting him free, said Leonardo. I can, and I believe her. Oh, then let them pay me, the bird seller said. We don't have any money, Annie said in a small voice. I will take care of it, said Leonardo. He put down the basket he was carrying. It was full with the flowers, cheese, and the loaf bread. He pulled out of the gold coin. The bird seller let go of Jack and Annie the coin. Marco, when I lay in my cradle as a child, a bird flew down and stuck with me. Its tail, said Leonardo. Ever seen them? I wished. I know, interrupted Marco. To be a bird yourself. You have told me that many times, Leonardo. The bird seller turned away to help the customer. Leonardo turned to Jack and Annie. Yes, he said, to be a bird myself. Which is why I often buy birds from Marco and set them free. So you see, my friends, you and our kind birds. Yes, we are, said Annie, grinning. Thanks for helping us, said Jack. He gave Leonardo a big smile, and he wanted a great genius like them so they could spend a wild day with him. I'm Jack, and this is my sister Annie. Actually, it was Annie who prayed, but Leonardo didn't give Jack a chance to finish. He kept talking. In truth, I love all creatures, every bird and animal known to man, even the ones not known. He laughed heartily. Me too, said Annie. Me too, said Jack. The Leonardo picked up some bird feathers from the ground. Oh, beautiful, he said, holding them to the sun. I will sketch this later. He tucked the feathers into the basket with the bread and cheese and flowers. Well, I must be on my way now, friends, he said. Good day. Leonardo turned and began to walking briskly away from the bird stand. Oh no, cried Jack. Before he could think of anything to say, Jack shouted, Mr. Dobbins, Leonardo. Leonardo looked back at her. Yes? Do you need any help today? Annie asked. Jack and I would really like to help you all day. Somehow, Jack was embarrassed. He was sure Leonardo would say no, but he was surprised. The great genius was looking them closely and tapping his chin. Well, I'm fancying a great task this morning, he said with a smile. He nodded. Yes, perhaps you could be my apprentice just for today. Great, said Annie. What's an apprentice? Said Jack. Apprentice. Help the master artist or skilled worker, said Leonardo. The worker heard into the study of hopes they will become the masters themselves someday. Cool, said Jack. Come along then, said Leonardo. He started walking again. Jack and Annie hurried started off the cobblestone street. "Do you children live in Poland?" asked Leonardo. "No, we're from far away," said Jack. "We're here on a mission," said Annie. "We're looking for the secret of happiness." Leonardo smiled. "Oh yes, I discovered that secret some time ago," he said. "You did?" said Jack. "Yes, it's something I swat. Now I have it," said Leonardo. "It's really quite simple." "What is it?" said Jack. "A secret of happiness is fame," said Leonardo. "Really? Fame?" said Annie. "Yes," said Leonardo. "When I look into the eyes of complete strangers to see the awe and impression to makes me very happy." As Leonardo stood a few feet ahead of them, Annie had looked at Jack. "Fame," she said. "I guess that's our answer." "I don't know," said Jack in a soft voice. "Remember the rhyme said, the question is quite simple. Simple answers just might be wrong." "Oh yeah," said Annie. "And the rhyme says that learn the answer. We have to stay with him all day." "Yep," said Jack. He don't mind that part of the spending day. One of the most amazing genius who ever lived seemed like a great idea. And Jack and Annie followed Leonardo to the square of the huge staffed room. One top of the building was enormous, 8 sides. Some dumb dead had been see of the treehouse. How did anyone ever build that? Jack wondered. As hundreds of people moved about the square, Leonardo stopped, and he half stared at the crowd. Oh, he said. What, said Annie. "I see an angel," said Leonardo. "An angel," said Jack. He looked at the crowd, but he didn't see any angels. "Over there," Leonardo pointed to the short, dark-haired girl standing by herself. The girl didn't look like an angel to Jack. She looked like an ordinary kid. Leonardo put down his basket until a small book from his belt and pulled out a piece of chalk. And he started to draw. "I have been seeking an angel for one of my paintings," he mumbled as he sketched the girl. "I think I may have found her." In a moment, Leonardo was done. There, he showed his sketch to Jack and Annie. With just a few quick lines, he had created an angel drawing. Look just like a real girl, yet somehow she really did look like an angel now. "That's the nicest angel I've ever seen," said Annie. I don't know," said Leonardo. "I fear the noise is not quite right. I'm afraid I must keep looking at the tour page of the sketchbook. Perhaps you and Jack would like to help us." "Oh, yes," said Annie. "Thank you. I will carry it," said Jack. He took the drawing from Leonardo carefully and slid to the back. Between the pages of their research book, Leonardo pulled the strip to their sketchbook and picked up the basket. "Come along," he said. Jack and Annie have a half of the walking, half of rain, trying to keep with Leonardo's long stride. "When I travel through the streets, I am always gathering from information," Leonardo said. "I observe like a scientist. For instance, after years of observation, I know 10 different types of noises." "Oh, really?" said Annie. She felt her noise. "Yes," said Leonardo. "Straight, round, pointed, flat, narrow. Of course, they're run from inside. It will look people straight in the faces. You will like 11 types of noises." No kidding, said Annie. Said Jack. And Jack tried to get a good look at the noises that passed. He saw flat ones, round ones, straight ones, but many were hard to describe. My frustration have also led me to the conclude that many more types of months than noises, said Leonardo, but the location of every month was just almost always the same time. The half between of the bass noise was a chin. Oh, really? Said Annie. She held up her two fingers, trying to measure out the distance between her north-mouth chin. And I think you're right, Leonardo. I studied the people expressions and gestures, said Leonardo. I studied their hands and eyes and hair, but to be a trophy art scientist, truly great artist, you must learn combined to your observations and your imagination. Suddenly he stopped. Look up, look up. Jack and Annie stopped and looked up. See the clouds, said Leonardo. A few burly clouds dotted the sky. What do you look like, you two? Said Leonardo. What sort of things? A big white blob, said Jack. The biggest looks sort of like a castle, said Annie. Oh, good, said Leonardo. And like that a little looks like a dog head, said Annie. Like a scooty puppy. A scooty puppy, said Jack. He squinted, trying to see a puppy. Excellent, said Leonardo. And Jack, what about that one? He pointed to the long cloud. Do you see? Jack started. Well, I guess it sort of look like a boat, he said. Wonderful, said Leonardo. I get ideas of my paintings from everything. I look at the watermark wall and see an old woman's face. I look like a stain like a tablecloth to see the horse. I study rain bubbles and rocks to see oceans and mountains. Oh, I do like that one of things too, said Annie. I imagine very first drawing might have been the simple drawn. Around the shadow of the man was just wool of a cape, said Leonardo. Wow, breathed Annie. Pretty cool, thought Jack. He liked Leonardo's way of thinking. Listen to the grave-grow bells, said Leonardo. Jack listened. The bells had plain notes that went up and down. Bing, bong, bing, bong, bong, bing, bong, bing. I hear the bells, boys, as they are singing to me, said Leonardo. Can you hear what they were saying? Well, no, thought Jack. I just have heard the bongs and bings. And bings and bongs. They're saying you have much to do this Monday, Leonardo da Vinci. Get to work. Leonardo laughed. So let us be in our way, my friends. And the great genius looked up, walking quickly to the streets of Florence. Now it's chapter 4, Battle Scenes. I think now Jack and Annie are going to go to the Leonardo da Vinci's home and help Leonardo da Vinci drawing, maybe, because Leonardo da Vinci loved drawing and very great at drawing. And now, did you have fun? Yellow's English Country will be come back with some this book and the story or a new beginning new stories tomorrow, okay? Now, please thumbs up my YouTube if you like my YouTube. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a nice day. Bye.